welcome back to a new season of Miss On Scene. Of course, I'm Bree Baker.
And I'm Erin Adams.
And we have two new cast members.
Hi, I'm Jessica Alice.
I'm Isabella Ragney.
And we are super awesome. So let's jump right into all the topics we have today. So the biggest thing happened yesterday. It was named that the girl from Pakistan, Malawa, she got the Nobel Peace Prize, and she's the youngest one ever to get the Nobel Peace Prize.
Well, what's most interesting about her is not only is her ages, but what she's standing for as a woman. She's advocating girls' education in Pakistan and the Middle East, where it's completely different here in the U.S. We think everyone deserves a free education. It's not like that over there. But she is standing up for, as a woman and as a 16-year-old, going out there and putting her life on the line in front of the Taliban. Like, I mean, like, I know at 16 I couldn't even talk to, like, the guy I liked in the hallway. Like, don't make me go out in front of the Taliban.
Exactly. I thought it was crazy that even though she's been seen as a martyr because, not that she died, because she didn't, thank God, but she got shot in the head and kept going.
Yeah, unbelievable. What an inspiration, right? I mean, she's like 17.
Yes.
Unbelievable. I mean, I don't know.
That's just amazing to me that, like, you can even get shot in the head and still, like, function as a person. Like, I don't even understand how that's possible. That's a miracle.
Let alone lead a movement.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought that was pretty great. She's going to be on the cover of every magazine. I'm pretty sure she's going to be on the cover of Time.
Oh, yeah.
Probably really, really soon. But she's a Nobel Peace Prize. That's insane.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that at 17 years old.
But the best part is that her getting this award will bring more attention to the cause that she's fighting for, more funding. Everyone else is going to, it's brought to light now, so everyone's going to stand behind her and help her. And well, see, here's the thing. She's not also helping the girls in the Middle East. She's standing up for feminism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is for women everywhere. This is not just affecting the girls in the Middle East. It's just, they are the lucky ones that are getting the attention right now.
I think it's just a nice wake-up call to all of us that this is something serious, because we take what we have for granted for the most part as, oh yeah, we can definitely go to school and stuff. Of course, we fight for other things for feminism here a lot, but we take for granted that the fact that we can go to school.
Yeah.
And no one's trying to stop us.
She's fighting for something bigger than we would even imagine to be able to fight for.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That was weird.
We're so in sync now, so it's great. But speaking of women, something on a more lighter note, we all know.
Blake Lively, a.k.a. me. But really, like, she's pregnant, y'all. Like, with Ryan Reynolds' baby. Like, can you imagine?
That child is going to be a god or goddess. I don't know the gender of the child, but...
No, this is what's going to happen, though, because you know that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have some ugly recessive genes that are hiding somewhere. They're all going to show up in this baby, and we're all going to be like...
And I'm going to cry because I idolize her and him.
How far along is she?
I don't know. She just is now showing. It didn't really say, but
I saw the pictures, and
yeah.
it's like a definite bump.
Yeah.
So.
Well, most women wait until after the first trimester,
But she's like this big, so it's like
anything on her.
she could be 9 months pregnant. We would never know. Like never.
It's kind of like that thing about when you have someone who's this big and they get pregnant, and you're like the snake that ate the basketball.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
that kind of effect is really interesting.
But her picture, she's wearing like a big, like kind of like flowy, like my flowy shirt that I'm wearing today, and I look super pregnant because I'm blank. But she's wearing like a big flowy shirt, and it's like it looks like she's like barely showing, but it's like, I mean, there's clearly a bump there, but I'm just like, stop, like just stop, you're perfect. I just want to, I love her.
Do you know if they have any plans for getting married, or
Aren't they already
They are
married?
married.
They're married.
They got married?
Yeah, crazy
When did they
Brie.
get married? I obviously haven't been out of the loop.
Apparently.
When did they get married?
They've been married for a few years now.
I think it was just like a year or something.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's
been a minute.
A year and a
Well,
half.
It's been a quick
nowadays,
minute.
like,
It's been a quick minute.
Their celebrities aren't changing their names, because I was thinking about that too. I was
Right.
like, no one's going to change their name because that's what made them famous.
Yeah,
Like,
who's Blake Reynolds?
yeah, no one's going to.
No one knows who that is.
They could have their stage name, which is Blake Lively, but still have
true.
Blake Reynolds. And
That's not her real name.
Or do what Jada Pinkett Smith did, because I was like, is that her? No, she got married to Will Smith. That's hyphen found it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Lively's even Blake's real last name. I think it. Yeah.
No, it definitely is.
It is?
Yeah, she's related to this other actress that I know, so they're definitely.
Who am I
like,
That you know
Love him.
personally, that you're like good friends
we're
with.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm familiar with her. Like, I don't know.
There's so many
She's done one
celebrities that
movie I
don't
know.
use their. I feel like no one uses their actual name. So I'm just like, wait, how did you get that cool of a name?
it's because of the Screen Actors Guild and things like that. No one can have the same name. So you
Yeah.
have people like Emma Watson or whatever, whose probably real name is Emily,
Yeah.
and she had to shorten it to Emma because someone else had the same name.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
did not know
so if I was famous and I was an actress, would I have to change my name? Are there any other? Aaron Andrews is like the closest there is. You know what I mean? Like
You're
Right.
fine.
Aaron Andrews, Aaron Adams.
Or
But there
Amy
could be
Adams.
some people in the guild or whatever that's not famous, and so you have to change their name for them.
How do you get in the guild? How do like
hate
where's there a
it.
sign up for this?
Yeah.
Like, I want to be in this
Sign
guild.
me up.
Equity points, things like that.
Oh,
A
yeah,
bunch of mumbo jumbo and all
Over
that
it.
stuff.
Over it. Whatever. Blake's perfect. That's all there is to it. She's great.
I bet you that baby will be gorgeous. I hope.
Probably.
Unless it's that ugly recessive gene.
Yeah,
that
I
we're
know. They
talking about.
they have to have some
They
recessive
better
genes in
not.
there.
I don't think they do.
Look at him.
No, I've seen some.
Look at him.
I've seen some beautiful couples with some ugly babies.
True.
They grow into it. They eventually like turn out to be decent human beings. but
Good thing you never had
I've-
children. Tragic.
no, my fingers are crossed for a pretty baby, but I'm also kind of hoping for an ugly one. It's gonna be funny.
Well, when we come back, we'll talk about a little more interesting things than Blake's baby bump.
There's nothing more interesting, Bree.
The University of Central Arkansas offers programs you can't find anywhere else in the state,
Thank you.
like digital filmmaking, an education that's helped me enter film festivals, and intern at a local TV station. UCA's given me school pride I can call my own, and a community that feels more like a family.
Action.
UCA put me and my education front and center. Learn how at uca.edu.
This is the moment I knew. His future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
At the University of Central Arkansas, I live in the only residential college in the country focused on entrepreneurship and innovation. I've had the opportunity to develop mobile apps for local businesses. And I've been able to do everything from intramural sports to campus radio.
It is my college, so.
UCA put me and my education front and center. Learn how at uca.edu.
Tweeted that what is cry foe, run amok, fa arai, my wand will not tolerate this nonsense. Now everyone's wondering what
What does that mean?
what does that even mean?
English?
Okay, so she confirmed a day later that it was an anagram for Newt Scamander, I don't know how she's going to pronounce his name. Newt only meant to stay in New York for a few hours, and that's in reference to a new movie that they're coming out. What is it, like Wild Beasts and Where to Find Them, which is really cool. It's set in America in the 20s. But other people, so they're like, oh, it's an anagram. Other people have looked at it, and it says, Harry returns, won't say any details now, a week off, no comment. And she said she will never, ever write any more Harry Potter, or like about Harry anymore.
Yeah.
And everyone, this is like, "Duh." this is everyone's reaction. It's are we gonna get them grown up? Are we
Yeah.
gonna get a Marauders like his parents and his friends and all that? Are we gonna get more than the wild beasts and where
I
to
heard
find
that
them?
it's also could potentially be them grown up and his children showing like because I mean his children's are named like Severus Albus something or other. Like he named him after like every character in the Harry Potter series. And it's probably gonna be. I've heard just like different things that it could be his children, and then him just being like, "Hey, I'm the dad now." Like,
well, the best thing I saw was Comedy Central tweeted that J.K. Rowling sparked rumors of a new Harry Potter book for tweeting an anagram for "I'd like to make another $1 billion." And let's be real here. J.K. shows up every now and then with some new drama because like Harry Potter's never gonna die.
Yeah.
So she always pops up with some random stuff, and I don't know if she does it to keep herself relevant or rich, even though
I
she
would.
but she donates almost all of her money to charity. Like that's why she's not a billionaire. So she somehow just stays in the news with this sort of stuff. But I just would like to think as a writer that she's wanting to.
But she's
put more
written
work.
another book after this though, under like a different like
Yeah.
pseudonym or something.
What
but
was
like
it?
I don't even know. I haven't read it.
The Vacancy.
Yeah, The Vacancy. It wasn't very
Oh, okay.
popular. I mean, it could have been, but it wasn't as famous, of course, as Harry Potter. So
Yeah.
she might just be like, "Hey, like, come back to me, Hollywood." Like, maybe she
I
just
would.
misses it.
If I was the center of attention and then all of a sudden I wasn't, I'd probably lose my mind. Like, you know how I love to be the center of attention.
And she took
No.
years to write these books, and then now she's just been sitting back. What do you do
But it's
after
still
all that?
sort of like,
I don't
she's still
know.
gaining money from it, right? I mean,
Well,
it's a
yeah, but it's not
franchise.
even about the money. It's just about writing because
Once you
true.
make it to the
I mean, it's her
top,
profession.
how much? What are you to do?
Yeah.
What's next? How much further can you go once you make it to like your peak?
Yeah.
And it's not even money because she gets all these rights. Like there's like the Wondering. I call it Harry Potter World in Florida.
Yeah.
And, and you got the studio over in London, and she has all of this franchise to be getting money off of. For her, I don't think it's about money anymore. I think she just wants to continue as a writer.
Yeah, I mean,
to
it's a
create more
profession. I mean,
content.
she knows
Yeah.
nothing else really means her basis. So.
Yeah, and her tweeting was just a way to in code get out there. But speaking of people who tweeted in code, okay, back when gay marriage got legalized in a whole bunch of states,
Yeah.
Raven Simone tweeted this cryptic tweet about, "Yay, congratulations, government, we can finally get married." And everyone was like, "What? Raven Simone's gay?" And she never really addressed it, never said anything about it. But she just recently did an interview with Oprah from Where Are They Now kind of thing. And of course, Oprah asked all the questions.
Oh, yeah.
Are you gay? Blah, 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 blah. And instead of saying yes, she said, "I don't like labels." She said, "I don't like labels. I don't label myself, but I am in a nice relationship with a beautiful woman that I love." And I'm like, okay, I'm feeling her on this. All right, you don't like labels. And then the clip goes on, and she's like, "Also, I'm not African American." And Oprah just goes, she goes, "You know the Twitter universe is going to blow up at you, right?" And Oprah's like, "Are you sure you want to say that?" And she was like, "I'm an American. I don't like labels and stuff like that." Everyone went crazy. But I'm pretty sure we have a clip of that interview or Raven saying those crazy things and Oprah's reaction to it.
I can finally get married. Yay, government, so proud of you. Wow, that was August 2nd, 2013. So was that your way of coming out, of saying you were gay?
That was my way of saying I'm proud of the country. But I will say that I'm in, an amazing, happy relationship with my partner, a woman. And on the other side, my mother and people in my family, they've taught me to keep my personal life to myself as much as possible.
I think that's smart.
I try my best to, hold the fence where I can, but I am proud to be who I am and what I am.
So when did you know who you were and what you were?
In that topic of dating and in love, I knew when I was like 12. I was looking at everything.
Were you looking at boys and girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have a word for it? Because I think when you're younger, you don't even have language for what it is.
I don't need language. I don't need a categorizing statement for it. I think that's one thing that
So you don't want to be labeled gay?
I don't want to be labeled gay. I want to be labeled a human who loves humans. I'm tired of being labeled. I'm an American. I'm not an African American. I'm an American.
Oh, girl, don't
Don't
set
get
up
you
the
started.
Twitter on fire.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
my Lord. What did you just say? Stop the tape right now. Okay.
As you can see, the craziness that Oprah was like, "Oh, girl, don't say that." And she was like, "I'm an American, not an African American." I was just like, "Excuse me? What's happening here?"
Well, I've heard her quote saying that she relates to African Americans, she relates to Asian Americans, she relates to Native Americans, she relates to everyone. And I guess, and that's what she is. She is saying, I am American in the sense that we are a melting pot. And it's 2014. Like, yes, there are still differences culturally between races, but at the end of the day, they're all kind of mixing and mashing together. Like, it's all coming together. And like, I don't know if I can say that I agree with her and I don't. You cannot have labels, but in the society that we live in, you have to say, Raven-Symoné should be like, I am a proud black gay woman. Like, that's what everyone wants to hear her to say.
Yeah,
exactly.
But she still is a proud woman of what she has accomplished other than her sexuality and her race. And everyone's gonna get upset because she didn't say what they wanted her to say. But I agree with Raven.
I think it's the way she said it. That, like, if she would have said it the way you just said it, that makes sense. That's why Oprah gave her a chance to try to clear it up. But she was just like, I'm not an African American. And everyone's like, what? Are you serious right now? Like, is this a thing? You're denouncing it? And that's like, that's a cultural thing, a historic kind of thing for as being a black woman. That's a very serious statement. So it's a pretty big deal, and everyone blew up and was like, are you crazy? But
I could see where she's coming from too, though. Like, I don't know, like, I have a friend from like my high school that I went with, and she always said that like her mom always told her that she didn't have to call herself an African American because she was a black American and she wasn't, you know, I don't know.
Right.
So I understand where she's coming from on that part, but like she should be proud of, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's just done so many great things with her life, and like she should be proud to call herself like an African American woman, a gay woman. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like she should be proud to call herself that. And first, I just want to say she looks fabulous. I feel like she hasn't aged. She hasn't aged at all. I was like, you seriously look like you're still on That's So Raven. Like, you're like still 17 years old. Better
than she did on That's So Raven. I guess with age, you get like.
I think it's like she knows what to do with herself now. She knows how to dress better. She knows how to like do her makeup. She wears weird things.
Down too. I mean, she's getting healthier. She's getting into her own groove after acting and singing through Disney Channel and everything. I feel like she's getting into her.
It's hard to get out of the Disney Channel.
Coming out as a black gay woman halfway. I mean, I'm proud of her. I mean, she's accomplished so much, and I mean, I'm happy for her. She can get married now. Great.
Right, and she dresses so well, which is also good. Speaking of dressing, this morning we tried to get dressed.
Attempted to get dressed.
So I discovered this app called Swacket, and it's in theory a great idea.
In theory.
It tells you about the weather and what you should wear and all these awesome things. Problem is, one, it is the most generic, boring way to tell a person how to dress.
So specific. Specific.
Cute jean shorts and like some top that you found, or like a pink top or something. And it's just like, okay, I could.
But okay, this is why I will keep the app. It shows you not only the weather, but if your allergies are going to flare up, if you're going to have a snow day, if you should walk your dog. Like, besides the whole clothes thing that's a little off, I mean, like, when you check the weather, you want to know more than is it 60 degrees outside.
It's common sense things that you really wouldn't think about actually like knowing or finding out, and then all of a sudden you open this little app and it tells you, oh, this is a good day to do these activities that you do on a regular day basis. So this is great. But although it did tell me to wear, I think Brie told you the same thing, a white fringe skirt.
A white fringe skirt with a old vintage t-shirt and a jacket and a scarf and brown flip-flops. And I'm like,
yeah, girl.
Well, mine was supposed to be a plaid jumper, and I was like, I can wear a navy blue dress? Is that close? I don't know.
See, I channeled the inner white fringe. I was like, oh, white fringe top is what you meant to say.
It's just so generic, and I wish there was a way to kind of customize the app where you could say, I live in dresses, or you will never get me out of an old band t-shirt kind of
thing. Or like, I'm boho.
Yeah, like
classic. I'm Audrey Hepburn.
They had the geek chic hipster thing. That was an option.
Oh, I didn't see that. I just saw male or female.
No, all of the geek chic thing is that you wear a kind of ironic t-shirt that has like the Apple logo on it or something, and then you wear the hipster glasses, which... I mean, I already own those, but
of course. Oops. Well, I think that, like, whenever I opened it, it like it showed me to where I guess I didn't know you had like a pick male or female at first, and it was just like either. And it told me to wear like swim trunks and like a wife beater or something. I was like,
yeah,
probably not. I'm probably not going to the beach, nor am I a man. So
even if you were a man, why would you wear that just out randomly?
yeah, and flip flops. I was like, you literally like let me go to class and act like I'm going to the beach. Like here I come. Like,
Here I go.
like no.
Well, okay. Even though this app isn't perfect, I found one that may be slightly better. It's called French Girls. This is a reference to Titanic. Like, paint me like one of your French girls. What you do is you take a picture of yourself, you post it on there, and other people draw you. And actually, we have a few examples of that. One of them is of me. But this girl right here, I don't know how to pronounce her name. It's Sarah Dodo. She's actually famous.
That's great.
People will ask her to draw them. This is a picture of her. She didn't draw this. But
I love it.
There's all types of different styles of illustrations. You got people cartoons, you got like making jokes, you got people doing this stuff where it's like, I would buy this.
Yeah.
If someone actually painted it. And then you get, and people, I love it when people take pictures of their pets and people like draw them and they're so adorable.
I tried the app. I definitely tried it. I downloaded it and I opened it up and I was like, okay, followed all the little directions. And then I was like, all right, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. And then it was like, take a picture of yourself. I was like, okay, cool, I'll take a picture of myself. I wish I could use pictures already in my phone.
You can't already use pictures in your phone? Oh, tragic. I'm not very good at selfies.
Right. It takes a little practice. I have to take like 500 before I get the perfect one.
Yeah.
But then it was like, now you have to like someone else's picture and draw them. And I was like, I don't draw.
I actually did that and I didn't know what to do, so I got awkward. I picked a really cute boy and I just drew a smiley face with hearts on the eyes and I just put yum. I don't know, I can't draw. Because like I'm trying
Did it work? Did he call you?
I wish.
I just
Super
did
cute.
squiggly lines for this random guy.
No, and there's some
And
people.
someone liked it.
Y'all are lame. Give some effort. No, yours is cute. I like it. Free squiggly lines. Like, come on, get with it.
Well, see, another thing is you're trying to draw on your iPhone with your finger, like.
Right, it's hard.
Like, I bet you people who are
I
drawing
like
stuff
this
like
one.
that.
This one's fun.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea how they're doing that.
Like, they have iPads and
probably have,
styluses
like,
and,
stylus
and they're
to help
artists,
out.
and they know how to do this, but, like, I
could probably do that on some. There you go. There's yours.
Yes.
That one's cute. I like the one eye and the glasses. It kind of looks like you're winking. It's fun. You know.
I mean, I love that top, too.
That's the shirt I was talking about when it comes to style. That's the kind of shirt I was talking about yesterday. Remember?
The cutouts? Yeah,
Yes,
no,
I love it.
I found that off a YouTube video, and I was like, I already own a men's t-shirt. Let's make it more
You
interesting.
made that?
Yeah, I cut it.
Really
Teach me your ways.
YouTube,
Okay,
honey.
YouTube is the world.
It's
yeah,
great.
but speaking of style and fashion, your shirt's not very 90s, but I know 90s are taking
So
over.
excited.
90s is the thing right now.
It's the bomb.
Well, I mean,
We're all 90s girls, aren't we?
Yes.
I'm mid 90s, 95. I'm
Yeah.
young.
See, we're early 90s. That's
Well-
okay. It's okay. We'll warm you.
Oh, thanks, Mom. Really
So
lovely.
welcome.
Yeah,
Mom.
Okay, so yeah, 90s themes. It sort of exploded with Iggy Azalea's new music video for Fancy and everything, knocking off of Clueless.
Yes.
Which has some iconic looks in there as well. I think we have a couple pictures from Clueless, actually. But yeah. So yeah, like
Precious.
thigh-high socks and a lot of plaid. Plaid is everywhere, wearing it as just like a shirt just around your waist.
Notice the girl in the background. Let me just point to her. Not only is she wearing
Amber.
striped shirt, she's wearing striped leggings and a
And then, like,
polka dot
yeah.
skirt.
No, I think
It's
those are
great.
flowers.
Either way,
Either way.
stripes and floral stripes.
But they were
That's one
fearless
thing
in the
let's-
90s.
Let's just pray that doesn't come back.
And I love the 90s look. I think it's pretty cool. I like the thigh highs. I think that's pretty sexy. However, the plaid skirts, I've had enough of those. I went to private school. I'm done with
Same.
private school.
Retweet.
I haven't gotten
didn't.
enough of it. I went to public school. I need it
Yeah.
now. Like,
of course, but I
now's
feel
the
like it's a little
time.
too like Halloween-y, like.
It could be.
And so I like it. I don't know if I could do the mini skirt and the thigh highs like the class.
See,
Like unless I'm trying to get an A for the class.
Here, yeah,
that's
here's
a
just
different
another
story.
picture.
Okay, see, these are all cute. I love
like
Seven.
a
7 is
modernized
beautiful.
version
Oh,
of
yes,
it.
yes.
That
So,
is
like,
cute.
I'm loving 5.
A lot of denim, like denim jackets,
Yeah,
denim,
that's
like
cute,
and
too.
like overalls and everything, and crop tops. Definitely.
Overalls
like,
are
a huge
definitely coming
thing.
back in. I've seen people
I
like,
love it.
I have a pair I actually want to do. I just try to like wait and like Pinterest and look around. But like I have these overalls and I have a pants one and a shorts one. And I've seen people like bleach them, cut them, like embroider like on the back pocket like your initials. It's so cute.
I just can't get with the whole overall thing. However, I love the crop top and the choker.
Oh, I love the choker.
They're so cheap. I mean, it's just like a little plastic thing, of course. I mean, I still have them in my house from when I was a kid. Like, I wore them all the time.
I can't handle the fact that chokers are coming back. That stresses me out. I'm like, wait, what? Is that real? Like, I was like,
I'm so happy.
Like,
but no, what scares me is it's every 20 years styles come back. So it's terrifying me that the 90s are back because it means we're 20-somethings now. It's like, it's horrifying.
Yeah. I remember being little and being like, oh, the 80s are so cool.
Oh,
years ago. Yeah,
see, but I'm with Bree on the whole plaid. Like, I went to private school my entire life, so I've worn like plaid skirts and like knee-high socks, and it's like come full circle because now I work at Bearson and have to wear it all over again. And now I'm like, wait, hold on. Am I about to wear this to school when I was a child? Wear it to work, and now is it going to be like actually acceptable in society?
I'm so happy to see that girls are, and I remember in about the early 2000s when, no, Mom, I'm not going to wear my sweater around my waist, just hold it for me.
Yes.
But it's coming back now, and I kind of love it.
I love the plaid skirts. I've worn it like almost, if I don't have anything to wear, I wear a V-neck t-shirt, shorts or jeans or whatever, leggings, tie like a plaid skirt or shirt around, I'm good to go. I feel cute.
I know, I always feel cute. But, you know, we'll think about, during the break, we'll think about what we're going to wear that's going to be 90s or about our Halloween costumes. But we'll talk about more of that when we come back.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry. I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
The University of Central Arkansas offers programs you can't find anywhere else in the state.
Thank you.
Like digital filmmaking, an education that's helped me enter film festivals, and intern at a local TV station. UCA's given me school pride I can call my own, in a community that feels more like a family.
Action.
UCA put me and my education front and center. Learn how at uca.edu.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
And so we are back. So the night before last was the season premiere of American Horror Story.
It was so great.
Am I the only one that doesn't know American Horror Story?
Apparently.
I know what it is because I hear you guys rant on and on about it, but I hear it's pretty fantastic.
It's, okay, just give you some perspective. The guy who writes American Horror Story, is it Ryan Murphy?
Yes.
Also wrote Glee.
And Nip Tuck.
And Nip Tuck.
It's very, very different.
I don't really think I know what Nip Tuck is, but Glee is my life.
But it's completely opposite, and it's a little frightening to know that he writes it. This is like Saw movie kind of stuff.
Okay, that needs to
go. You're a little frightened.
It was absolutely insane.
Oh, yeah.
The deaths, the everything. First of all, American Horror Story is great, not only because it takes those like scary things from when you were a kid, like Bloody Mary and all that stuff, and
okay, that's kind of cool. I was one of those kids that like I don't get scared about really anything. I really just don't care. So when I was a kid, like, would tell ghost stories over, like, at sleepovers, be like, oh, stop, like, Dad, I want to hear it. I was, like, the one that was encouraging. I was like, you're going to go to the bathroom. Like, oh, that's crazy.
I was a scared guy going, don't make me, don't make me.
Tell us about something that's not so scary, about this documentary.
The Documentary Film Festival is coming up. It's starting today, actually. It's going through October 10th through the 19th. So it's a 2-week-long thing. It's taking place in the Arlington Hotel in Hot Springs.
Beautiful.
And there are going to be some pretty huge stars there, actually. 2 major ones, Luke Wilson, as well as George Takei. I don't know, I'm not a Trekkie, but George Takei is from Star Trek, if you guys don't know that.
Well, he's a great person in general.
Yeah.
I love his tweets.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
But Luke Wilson is coming out with his new documentary that he's going to be premiering there. As well as that, I'm going to be volunteering there for 2 days, next Friday and Saturday during the morning period. And so, yeah, I hope I see you guys there because it's going to be an amazing experience. It goes all day long, starts at like 8 a.m., goes until like 10 at night, and then they have like parties afterwards. So it's just like,
then I'm there.
Yeah, I definitely recommend going there.
I would love to go, but I'm in rehearsals.
Of course you are, Miss Bree.
But that's all we have for today. So remember to stay on scene because we'll be on scene for you.
Woo!